Practical Principles. This is Practical Prince. Today we're talking about the state of the stream and where we're at. Particularly, we wanted to go over finances, but I guess first, I'm done setting up streaming accounts. So we had Twitch and YouTube. We set up something for DLive, Nemo TV, what else? Vaughn Live, OKRoo, FCT or FC2 Live, and I think I might be missing one. There might be one more, but that's all I've got in my notes right now. So we're going to take a break on that front. And the next thing will be audio. So I finally opened up my podcast kit. I'll probably be playing with that on Monday as part of that stream. But anyways, back to finances. Let me go ahead. This might be a little personal, but so this was my spending for February. And so we had overall, down here we can see we had $4,500. I'm not going to get too far with that, but I'll just note that there was a huge transaction today. There's like one $10 one, and then, well, the rest is the other transaction. And that's dealing with the contract that is now done. That was the last payment. So if we look at this and take that out, we spend roughly $3,000 a month. Assuming that February will continue to track out. Previously, I was closer to 4,000, but now that I am not gainfully employed, is the phrase. I should probably double check what that means. I don't spend as much, basically. So as far as how much longer we've got going, let me share this one. I don't know why it defaults to that. So this is a list of all my accounts, but the one I draw from is this PNC account. It's my rainy day, so to speak. So we've got about 10,000 here, and this is my checking. So we've also got 1,000 there. And I've already done rent for this month, which is roughly half of the 3,000. So we'll consider March good. So if we were just drawing from PNC for after that, we would have about 3 more months after that. So May would be the last month. Obviously, I don't want to wait till the last second to find a job. So we'll probably give myself a couple months there. So probably next month in April, at the latest, I would start looking just so that I have a few months of going through interviews and then getting set up, and then checks can finally come through. I was looking at a virtual job fair last week and found some stuff that might suit my disposition and skills, but that's something to reach out on this week. But as far as if this were the only thing I were doing, that's about how long we would have to go. So financially, that's the situation. Now for scheduling, we're still just doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so that we've got some slack to get stuff done. Wednesday is going to be the Wise Wednesday, talking about philosophy. Last time we left off on, well, we talked about action, and then the question was, how should you act? And basically the next question is, what would be right? Like, how do you gauge that? So I'll need to do a little research on that, I think, because I think there's probably a few angles you could look at it. So I'll try to do that. I already talked about audio, so that will happen at some point, scheduling. Friday, last Friday, I ended up unpacking a couple of new tarot decks over there on the side. I don't know if you can see. Boom. And they've got their little man over there. We had a viewer, but no questions. And I feel really bad. I ended the stream right when a couple of YouTube people started commenting, just barely joined. So I don't know, like, initially I had wanted to do that for an hour, but we didn't have much engagement. So it was, what, 36 minutes in that I ended it? And that's when people finally hopped on. So I don't, like, at some point I'll probably want to do D&D for Fun Friday and switch the tarot stuff over to like Tarot Tuesday or something. But for now, since we need the Slack to get things set up, I'll probably just do tarot stuff on Friday. I mean, really, I want to talk with people and try and help them with their personal, mental, whatever issues they might be going through, in what limited capacity I can as a stranger on the internet. But if tarot is what catches people's attention, then maybe that's what I'll do. And then maybe if it gets big, we can split out a day where it really is just talk and personal stuff. And then with the, well, we'd probably just do tarot for fun on another day. So Fun Friday, we'll still do tarot tentatively. I do have D&D stuff coming. I participated in a Kickstarter for a single-player campaign sort of thing. So I think I might play through that when that comes as the fun for Fun Friday. But till then, at the least, we'll do tarot stuff. Oh, also on the accounts that were set up, I went ahead and added the branding. Ian never got back to me. I feel like it's been long enough. And given I'm only using a snippet of the original art, we can, well, I'm guessing it's fine under fair use, but if he finds it to be a big deal at some point, he can ask me to stop or something. And then I'd probably be big enough at that point where we have enough funds to pay for someone to design something. So that would be nice. But anyways, so we have that branding. After the audio stuff, which, I mean, I feel like that shouldn't take too long to figure out, but I mean, we'll probably use some of Wednesday, just a snippet really, to get a feel for the different audio so that I can then listen to it later and see how it compares for different settings, whether it's just my laptop mic here versus the podcast stuff or some mix match. And so after that, social media posts as opposed to the streaming accounts and whatnot. So like Twitter, maybe Facebook, I don't know what else. Well, we'll just figure out what there is and look into setting up something that can scale there. So similar to how I do Restream here, and it's streaming to 8 different platforms. I'd like to just post in one place and let that spread out to wherever's appropriate. So, finances, branding, accounts, audio, scheduling. I think that's good for today. Yeah, I'll keep you updated because I did see, like I said, jobs that I liked. So that might end up happening sooner rather than later. And then what happens to time? I try to do this at 2, but if I end up getting contracted to work at 2, then that's a bit of a problem. So, yeah. But anyways, I'll keep you updated. You guys take care, and thanks for tuning in.